Hi, everybody. This is Dana. I'm so glad to be here. And welcome to Friday. Welcome to November. And if you are here joining me live, I just love it. Give me lots of hearts and lots of likes because, you know, it's not always easy to get on and, say, okay, I'm going to talk to these people and then hope that they're listening. But I do want to talk to you today about something that you requested a couple weeks ago on a poll. You said, we'd really like to know how to get more guests at events. And oh, hi, Linda. I'm so glad you're here. Sherry, I'm glad you're here. Yay. Lots of hearts. I'm so glad. Anyway, we're going to talk about getting guests to events and getting guests to calls. And I think that's something that when you have guests look you over, it's so much easier to bring them into the business, so much easier to engage them. And there are three things that I want to talk about today that I think we've forgotten to do. What happened is we used to have meetings and people would come to a meeting or we'd pick them up. And now we've got to ask them to go to. So whether it's come to a Facebook Live, which is probably the easiest event to get them to, or pick up the phone and call on a call, or click into a Zoom. One of those things, or a webinar, something like that. But I will tell you probably the most important thing to do, and some of you have forgotten this, is to have fun. If you're having fun and you're telling your guests that it's going to be fun, they're much more interested in coming than telling you that, oh, well, we're gonna go over things and we're gonna have announcements and you'll just learn about our company. You want to have fun. So if you're the one doing the meeting, and I know some of you say, well, fun is not part of our culture, we're very professional. Well, guess what? People like to have fun. I mean, we have thousands and thousands of people tune into this because we're having fun, because we're not afraid to joke around. We're not afraid to laugh at ourselves. And I think if we take ourselves too seriously, it kind of puts people off. But if we am I right? Okay, if I'm right, you give me a little love on that one. If I want to take myself too seriously, but I want to take what I do seriously. So having fun at your meetings is really important, whether that's a drawing or whether that's even in Facebook Live, if it's just a ridiculous costume or something like that, so that people are saying, oh, you got to come to this meeting, it's going to be fun. And so you can also have fun by rewarding your guests for coming, by rewarding your people for coming. But I think fun is number one. Number two is value. And I really believe that if you bring value to a guest, they will want to come to your meeting. If you tell them why that you want them to come and what you're going to do and why they would like to see it. Perhaps it's a demonstration of your product, or maybe it's a giveaway, or maybe it's the value that they're going to get by being there. Maybe it's meeting some new friends. Maybe it's but think about what's the value to them to take their time, because everybody's really busy right now. And then the other thing to do is, this is number three. So we've got fun, we've got value, is to invite. Too much now, we announce on text, we announce on Facebook, we announce on Messenger, we announce that there's a meeting and bring guests, and we don't actually teach people how to invite, nor do we invite guests. And so I just really want to share with you what a personal invitation can do. Now, that might be a text invitation, but it's really okay to leave a voicemail or to do a video that personally invite somebody. I can tell when I get invited stuff that's cut and paste, and it just makes me feel like I'm just on a list of people that they would like for me to come. But I can also tell when it's, personalized to me and somebody's taken the time, and I'm much more likely to come to an event. Let me give you a couple examples. I was invited to somebody's makeup event, and they just cut and paste and said, come to this makeup event. It's going to be fun. That was good. You're going to learn how to do makeup. That was good. We're going to have margaritas. That was fun. But I could tell it was cut and paste, and I thought, yeah. But the next time she invited me, she said, Dana, I know you've been wondering about how to do eye makeup. Or she took something specifically from a conversation with me. I know you have sensitive skin, or whatever it is that's personal to me, and I really want you to come to this. Would you be able to come? That's a whole different, isn't it? So that's the invitation rather the announcement. And I think those three things are important. But I wanted to give you something fun, because everybody always likes fun. So if you're finding value, hashtag value. But if you want this handout, which is the top 10 ways to get guests to events, and we did some research and we called people who have guests, and we wrote the top 10 best ways to get guests to events. I thought you'd like that a lot. So you can download that. All you have to do to request it is say hashtag guests. hashtag guests. And, you know, share this video. If you have an upline that doesn't have fun, that doesn't do value, you know, you might just want to share this video and say, hey, this is a really good video about events. If you have leaders on your team who really are not inviting people, or people on your team, you might want to share this video and say, hey, you know what, this is a good little short, I hope it's short, tutorial. Anyway, you guys have a great weekend. Hashtag guest, and you'll get the top 10 events. Thanks everybody for joining me. Love you, love you. Bye.